Good morning, Purple Friends. Happy Wednesday. We've made it half of the week. How is everyone doing this week? Um, how are you feeling? Are you having fun hanging out with your family? Have you been playing a lot with your brothers or sisters or moms or dads or grandparents? Um, we have been talking on the phone, like doing FaceTime or Zooming with many different groups of friends and my parents and my husband's parents. So we've had a lot of talking on the computer or talking on the phone, since that's pretty much what we get to do right now. So let's get started. Should we greet this fabulous Wednesday? Let's do it. Good morning, good morning. It's a good morning. Say hello and how do you do to all your friends, like the animals I brought with me to school. To good morning. It's a great morning. Gosh, I really miss seeing all of your smiling faces. And I miss hugs. I really miss hugs. One of my friends was saying that this is one of the hardest things because she's a hugger. And I said, dude, I totally understand because I'm a hugger too. I give like 100 hugs a day. And, now I think that my kids are like, Mom, don't hug me anymore. We're done with hugs. I personally think you can never have enough hugs. So turn to somebody next to you and give them a hug. I'm gonna hug Robot Dog. Oh, it's so sweet and cozy. So good morning. I kept this up. We are done with the month of March. And so we are gonna go ahead and get rid of March. All right. The month after March is the month of April. Wow, April. And you guys can't really see that because I have gold writing. Because, we like shiny stuff and sparkly stuff. Because what do we say? Sparkles make everything better. Or everything's better with sparkles. Gosh. So today is the first day of April. What a cool day. We have no pattern yet. We don't know what the pattern's going to be. So yesterday was Tuesday. So if yesterday was Tuesday, today is Wednesday. You're right. It's Wednesday. You guys are so smart. Well, it's the first day of the month, so we know it's number 1, and we don't know what the pattern's going to be. But right now, we have a red triangle. Wow. Today is also, it's kind of a funny day. It's called April Fool's Day. So you can play jokes on people. Very nice jokes. But you kind of try to fool people sometimes. Say something funny like, you're wearing your shirt backwards, or then say, oh, just kidding, or I don't know. Think of something funny to do. I'm sure that your parents are going to think of some fabulous things to April Fools you about today, if you do that in your house. So today is Wednesday, April 1st, 2020. Today, to school, I brought some fuzzy friends, and wait, a not so fuzzy friend too, because this is a robot dog. So I brought dogs. I brought a bunny rabbit and a cute little ferret and a sweet little cat with a squished up face. To be honest, I don't know what the names of these animals are besides robot dog. They might all be fluffy. They might all be named Molly, because at one time we had a dog named Molly, so a lot of the dogs in our house, they're named Molly. And Molly was the same color as a lot of these dogs. So welcome. I have been enjoying seeing all of you guys on Flipgrid. I think that Flipgrid is really quite fun. Today, we are going to read about Iggy Peck, architect. Do you know what an architect is? It's a job, and as a scientist, an architect designs buildings and bridges and structures. First, they draw pictures, and then they tell the people who build things how to build it, what to build it with, what's going to be strongest about it. But it's a pretty cool job to have, and a really smart scientists do this job. So this is called Iggy Peck, architect. Young Iggy Peck is an architect and has been since he was 2, when he built a great tower in only an hour with nothing but diapers and glue. Good gracious, Ignatius, his mother explained, that's the coolest thing I've ever seen. But her smile faded fast when a light wind blew past and she realized the diapers weren't clean. Ignatius, my son, what on earth have you done? That's disgusting and nasty. It stinks. But Iggy was gone. He was out on the lawn using dirt clots to build a great sphinx. When Iggy was 3, his parents could see his unusual passion would stay. He built churches and chapels from peaches and apples, and temples from modeling clay. The pages on my book do not seem to want to turn. Hold on. Whew. At dinner one night, to his father's delight, Iggy got a bright gleam in his eye, and out on the porch, built the St. Louis Arch from pancakes and coconut pie. Dear Ig had it made until 2nd grade, when his teacher was Miss Lila Greer. On the very first day, she had this to say: we do not talk of buildings in here. Gothic or Romanesque, I couldn't care less about buildings, ancient or new. She said in her lecture about architecture that it had no place in grade 2. That might seem severe, but she was sincere, for when she was no more than 7, she had a great fright at a dizzying height in a building so tall it scraped heaven. On an architect's tour on the 95th floor, young Lila got lost from the group. Poor Lila. She was found 2 days later in a stuck elevator eating cheese with a French circus troupe. After that day, it's quite safe to say she thought all building lovers were nuts. As a teacher, she taught that, above all, one ought to avoid them, no ifs, ands, or buts. As you might guess, it would cause Iggy stress to hear such terrible talk, but he didn't hear. He sat in the rear while building a castle of chalk. Wow, look at that awesome castle. What do you think his teacher is going to say? You, Iggy Peck, your desk is a wreck. Tear down that castle right now. You will not build in here. Is that perfectly clear? Do you need to see Principal Howell? No, ma'am, Iggy said. He lowered his head and his heart sank down to the floor. With no chance to build, his interest was killed. Now 2nd grade was a bore. After 12 long days that passed, in a haze of reading, writing, and arithmetic, Miss Greer took the class to Blue River Pass for a hike and an old-fashioned picnic. They crossed an old trestle to a small island nestled in the heart of a burbling stream, but they no sooner passed than the footbridge collapsed, and Miss Lila Greer started to scream. We're trapped out here. Oh my, alas, kids, goodbye. Her eyeballs rolled back in her head. She dropped to the ground with a vague groaning sound, luckily fainted, not dead. The class was amazed. They stood there quite dazed, uncertain of what they should do. But one bright young man was off hatching a plan which started with Miss Lila's shoe. Soon each lad and lass there at Blue River Pass was working together as one. And when she came to, Miss Lila Greer knew that something quite brave had been done. She looked in the air and saw hanging there a structure with cables and braces, and on the far side, beaming with pride, were 17 smiling young faces. Boots, tree roots and strings, fruit roll-ups and things, some of which one should not mention, were stretched ridge to ridge in a glorious bridge dangling from shoestring suspension. It all became clear to Miss Lila Greer as she crossed that bridge over the stream. There are worse things to do when you're in grade 2 than spend your life building a dream. Now, every week at Blue River Creek Elementary in 2nd grade, all the school kids can hear along with Miss Greer how the world's greatest buildings were made. The weekly guest speaker in t-shirt and sneakers talks of buildings from Rome to Quebec. Of course, he's the guy who builds towers from pie, that brilliant young man, Iggy Peck. How awesome is that? All right, so your job today is to find something in your house that you can build with. What can you use to build in your house? Let's think about this. You could use empty boxes. Maybe you have blocks at your house. Maybe you have magnetiles at your house. Maybe you have Legos at your house that you could build with. I have Legos, so maybe I'll try to build something out of Legos. Maybe you could build with your shoes, like make a tower or a house made of all the shoes in your house. Maybe you could ask if you have any like canned food that you could use, and you could build something out of the cans. I'm not really sure. Maybe you can be really inventive and think of something super cool to build out of. But maybe later today, build something. Maybe you want to ask a brother or a sister for help. Maybe your pet will help you. I don't know. But build something. Share it with us on Flipgrid. That's a pretty cool way for us to keep in touch. Let's see what all these inventions are. Sometimes architects, what they do is they draw a picture of something that they want to draw first, and then they figure out what they need to build it with. So maybe that's what you want to do. Get a piece of paper, draw a picture. Do you want to build a castle? Do you want to build a boat? Do you want to build a bridge? Do you want to build a stable for horses? I don't know. So that's one activity that you can do today. And please share it with us or take a picture and send it to Julie and I. We love seeing your smiling faces, anything to stay connected. So the other thing is I'm going to do a pattern. I'm going to mix up all my animals back here, my animal friends. And just look really, wait. And try to figure this out. What this pattern might be. This guy is so small. That's the ferret. What is that pattern? I wonder. All right, if you guys want to share the pattern with me later too, it'll be a mystery until we talk later. All right, we will see you. I can't wait to see your videos. I can't wait to see what you build. Keep being creative. Have a great Wednesday. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.